Welcome back to Investor Money TV. I have my guest back. He is Tim Arms, the president and CEO of the FLES Group. And we're going to talk about your investor presentation. And tell me, Tim, what exactly does your company do?
All right. The FLES Group has a wholly owned subsidiary called Auto Parts for Less, Inc. And Auto Parts for Less, Inc. started about 4 years ago by Christopher Davenport. And the main product, our website, is lift kits for less. So Chris started in about 2016 selling lift kits out of his garage. The first year he did about $2.4 million, and he's kind of grown from there. This year we'll do about $10 million. But through this process, and step back a minute, what lift kits for less is, we're a reseller. Okay, that means we resell other parts from people. So they, send them from the factory or warehouse or wherever the parts are. We have a small warehouse where we do keep a lot of parts. But as we move forward, we were looking to, how do we create something bigger? What's the opportunity out there? So Chris had a bunch of URLs like Bumpers for Less, probably about 10 or 15. And the idea was kind of, do we just, have different verticals in the marketplace? But in November of 2019, we were able to buy autopartsforless.com, the URL. And what we saw, and what Christopher saw, was that there was really no marketplace just for the parts industry. It was, the market's really just starting to grow. Only a 2 to 3% of auto parts were being sold online, and most of those, all of them, through resellers. So your two marketplaces were eBay and Amazon, and both of them, Amazon we had trouble with because it was really hard to get to the exact part. So we were probably losing money working with Amazon because people were returning parts that they weren't able to get. And we realized that, hey, we can really create a pure marketplace. Marketplace being that you got multi-vendors, which can be a reseller, a warehouse distributor, it can be a manufacturer, and to the buyers. The buyers, of course, are anyone. So a true marketplace is we don't take any ownership of any of the product. We just bring the connection together between the buyer and seller, and the seller ships the product. The buyer picks it up. So we're kind of not in that shipping business. We're just in kind of making the exact rules for how the marketplace works.
And that so you are basically a toll gate between the vendors and the customers. And what's your margin on that? What do you take as a toll gate fee?
We're looking at it'll probably be, somewhat standard to what most our marketplaces are, which could be anywhere from 10 to 15%. And there's also a lot of other ways that, opportunities to make money. So a lot of manufacturers or small resellers, they don't want to create a website. We can be that website for them.